what's something we were talking about it a bit before, but what's something you've changed in what you do as an individual to help the better of climate, the planet's climate? Like what's something at an individual level we can implement?
Yeah, we've talked about some of these before. Eating plant-based is definitely one of them, although I do that for various reasons as well. The environment and the climate being one of them. I also mentioned buying secondhand if you really need to buy something, or using what you already have. So basically, alluding to the greenhouse gas emissions that come from the fast fashion industry, which is also a huge problem. I think that's another way that people can take another individual action that does have an impact, more than like avoiding plastic straws or something small like that. I think the fast fashion industry is another big one to definitely keep an eye on. And, if you see a store that is mass producing a bunch of items that are for very cheap, and just turning them out, that means there's got to be something going on in terms of greenhouse gases, in terms of labor exploitation. It's just completely unnatural. So if you are going to buy something that you're going to, if you absolutely need to, something you're going to use for a very long time, or the best thing is to use what you already have, or buy from like a thrift store, like a secondhand store. And then another big one is transportation. And so I only buy thrifted items at this point, which are secondhand. And also, before COVID, I was using public transportation as much as I could, which is, of course, a privilege in the area that I'm currently in. Attending college, you can access pretty much anywhere by bus or by train, which is really great, and not the case at all where I lived just a few years ago. So obviously, that's also something that is not accessible to everyone. But given where that I was able to do that, I was really focusing on using that to get where I was going. And also, if I had to, I need to look into this one more, in terms of car versus plane if you're traveling for a long distance. But at least for like shorter trips where didn't need to fly, I was avoiding that as much as I could.
Yeah. Something I'm actually looking into and